Hey, welcome to Anabolics International. So, you always see banana bread, or like, I don't know, what other bread is there, whatever. But you don't see durian bread, for probably a good reason, but hey, it was pretty good, so here's my take on it. Let's go. Here I have 50 grams of Greek yogurt, and I put in about 122 grams of durian. The ratio really depends on the ripeness of your durian and also how calorie dense you want it to be. So since durian is rather calorie dense, the more durian, the more calories there will be, but then also the more durian flavor and sweeter it'll be. After you finish mixing it, put in your sweetener of choice and some salt. I use 3 packets, but it's up to you. You can use 4 or 5. I just prefer a little bit less sweet and also for the durian flavor to be more pronounced. After that, add a few shakes of salt and then just mix to combine. And then we'll move on to the dry ingredients. To this bowl, add 55 grams of regular rice flour, and then add 9 grams of vital wheat gluten. You can just sub out for regular flour, but the gluten helps make it more chewy, which I really like. Then add in 2 to 3 grams of both baking soda and baking powder for extra rise, and also the baking soda helps add some chewiness to it. And then just mix until homogeneous, or until everything's all nice and even. Once that's done, add about 100 grams of milk. I'm using almond milk. You can use whatever milk you want. You can even use water or juice. Depends on what flavors you want or whatever fits your macros. And then just mix until there are no more visible lumps. Or until you're just too lazy and you're like, good enough. While the flour mixture is mixing for the gluten to develop, we can add our protein into our white ingredients. So we'll add 40 grams of casein and 20 grams of isolate, and then mix. I find that if you only use casein, it'll shrink a lot, whereas the isolate will help provide more structure. And then you can add about 110 grams worth of egg products. So you can go for all egg white if you want it to be less calories, or if you want more flavor, then you use two whole eggs. But I just go for about 110 grams of egg product, and then just mix to combine. Once everything's well mixed, we can now go on to combining the ingredients and buttering our pan. I feel like I always showcase this hack, but I really do like it and I really do suggest it. Instead of throwing away the butter paper, you can use it to grease up a pan, and it'll be for minimal calories. So after that's done, you can now combine your ingredients. And then just put it on the greased baking sheet pan bread tin thing. Once you spread it out and make it look all pretty, or as pretty as you care for, just throw it in an oven for between 300 to 350. I go for around 330 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 40 minutes, depending on how good your oven is. In the meantime, I suggest showering since you were playing around with durian for the past 20 to 30 minutes. I find that when I bake or cook with casein, it'll often rise a lot, and then the moment you take it out of the heat, it'll just deflate, which is what kind of happens here. But I'm not going to specifically buy another durian to make this, so just make sure to either cook it for longer so that it stabilizes, or maybe use whey casein blend, or just whey, and that would probably be better. Despite this shrinkage, I do recommend trying this. It's something different. There's a bunch of banana bread recipes and like carrot cake and whatever recipes all on YouTube, but I've never actually seen durian bread, or even like just a normal recipe without protein. So I might try to make this just for my family to eat next time without the protein. It'll probably be even better, but I really do like it. It's really fragrant. I know durian and fragrant don't really go well together, but I honestly believe when you cook it, it honestly smells pretty good. So yeah, I have nothing bad to say. It's really chewy, which I like because of the extra gluten I had, and also pretty dense, but like at the same time really soft too, right? I don't know if you can see it from here, kind of the exact consistency or like density of banana bread as well. But I really enjoyed it, so I hope you try this. And maybe if you have any other ideas, leave them down in the comments below. Alright, for more recipes, just stay tuned. Subscribe, like, do whatever. Alright, peace.